Hey everybody, Chief Tim here. Just talking about my free cyber hygiene checklist. It's just a quick video to explain it. And today I'm going to talk about step 6, and that is the streamers. And how you get to it is go to chiefcybersolutions.net, click on the free button up here, free cyber hygiene checklist. Step 6, check all subscriptions. Oh my goodness. The other day I heard on one of my favorite podcasts, there's a couple of services out there that you can pay to go and do this for you. And I was like, wow, I really missed the boat on this. But this is pretty easy to do yourself. You don't necessarily do this. And what I did was I'm a spreadsheet nerd. I created a spreadsheet and I started going out, and I started at my bank account. I went in there and I'm like, what am I paying for? And I literally went down my account for the year, and I just looked for things that kind of stood out of place, like Netflix and stuff like that. So streaming services, and so everything wants to have a subscription nowadays. Everybody wants you to, hey, subscribe. I even had my HVAC system wanted me to subscribe to their service, so that the big thing that I got from them by being a subscriber, paying them $22 a month, was to be put first in the line whenever I request a standard service. And so I'm not a fan of that. And obviously I pay my subscriptions, but that's just how it is. But that's how I started. Is I went through my streaming services first, the ones that I knew, and I actually created a spreadsheet, and I put it on there, Netflix, you can go into your own account, and it'll tell you this is going to renew on this date and how much it is. And so that's what I did. I just created 3 columns: the name, the date, and then how much does it cost. So I went there first, and then I went through my bank account. Where do I got these weird sign-ups? Like a while ago, I signed up for Vet TV. It's this TV streaming services that really kind of cater to veterans, and it's kind of funny. It's not really that funny, but anyways, I realized I had signed up for it, and it was like $40 a year. It wasn't terrible, but I decided, I'm like, whoa, I never even watched it. I maybe watched 2 things on it, and that was it. But I realized, they're going to hit me up again. So I went and found the website again, and I logged into my account, and sure enough, I was set up for automatic renewal. And so I went in there and I said, please cancel my account. And then they did. They were very nice about it, and they asked me why, and I said, I never watch your stuff. So anyways, not just streaming services, but you can go through and do that. But you can find them based on your memory. Go through your history on your browser, or if you did it on a Google TV or Roku or Apple TV, that you can go through there. And even Amazon's big on this. I could go in there and say, hey, I wanted to watch that TV show From. And it's on Amazon. But really it's MGM Plus. And if you paid for it, you may have signed up for an MGM Plus subscription. That's a very strong possibility. So you got to be careful about those things. But the best way to do it is go through your personal history, and then go through your bank account and see where you're getting it. It's going to take you a little while. I'll help you do it if you need me. I could do it the same way I did it with me. The other thing is monthly and annual agreements. I talked about the HVAC system that I had, security systems. Like I was going through when I first moved in where I used Google Nest, the Nest system, and I actually did the Nest streaming system. It was like $120 a year. To me, that's not that big of a hit on my budget, but over time, and all that did was allow me to save like 30 days worth of streaming video. And I could go back and I could go in and set up, like, there's my daughter-in-law. And so whenever she showed up on my Ring camera, it would say my daughter-in-law was there, those kinds of things. And that's kind of cool. That's convenient. But I realized that I could save myself $120 a year. I'm going to shut that off. So security systems, that's a big one. But I could still get to my Nest cameras because that comes with the purchase of the camera itself. So you don't have to pay for their monthly or annual agreement sometimes. I can help you look at that. I can help you look at determining your service on that. Big one for me, haircuts. I got sucked into this annual agreement to pay for an annual haircut, and it was a one-time cost. and then later, it's like I can come anytime I want. And me, I like I'm practically bald, but I like a nice short haircut. That's the military in me and the veteran in me. And so, that was a big one, and I say et cetera there. You just don't know. Like, it seems like everywhere you go now, they want you to sign up for some kind of subscription service because they realize that's easy money. You might say like, oh yeah, I could say, and then on top of that, I can save if I pay for the annual, I only have to pay for 10 months. Well, that's great. If you're a user of that, go for it. I'm not poo-pooing that at all. Just it's just easy to get sucked into those subscriptions. So check all your subscriptions. See what kind of attack surface is potentially on your cyber hygiene for that. And with that, I'll close on that. Go wash your hands.